Welcome back to Shogun Samurai, where we uncover the raw, unfiltered history of warriors who shaped the world. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. Today we're counting down the top 10 deadliest samurai from Japan's feudal era, the age of Indus wars, honor, and bloodshed. These aren't just legends, they're backed by historical records from chronicles like the Taiki and Heiki Monogatari, detailing the kills, deals, and battlefield triumphs. From the Genpei War to the Sengoku period, these warriors struck fear into armies and left piles of enemies in their wake. We'll start at number 10 and bow to the ultimate killer at number 1. Let's unsheath our katanas and dive right in to see what made these top 10 samurai warriors the deadliest in history. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to assume your place as the deadliest samurai in the world. Please do comment your favorite color of armor and which of the top 10 samurais you think was the deadliest in the world.
The rare female samurai who proved women could be just as deadly. Born in the late 12th century during the Heian to Kamakura period, Tamo fought in the Genpei War 1180-1185 under Minamoto no Yoshinaka. Historical accounts in the Tale of the Hike describe her as a master archer, swordswoman, and rider, beautiful yet terrifying. In the Battle of Yoko Togawara in 1181, she collected the heads of 7 mounted warriors single-handedly. At the Battle of Uchide no Hama in 1184, she was one of only 5 survivors from a 300-strong force against 6,000 Taira troops. At Awazu in 1184, she beheaded a rival samurai in single combat before reportedly retiring as a noon. Tamo's deadliness came from her fearlessness in outnumbered fights, making her a symbol of unbreakable spirit. Over 7 confirmed high-profile kills, but her intimidation factor alone routed enemies. But if you think that's fierce, wait for 9. Honda Tadokatsu. 9 is Honda Tadokatsu, the warrior who surpassed death, serving Tokugawa Ieyasu in the late Sengoku to early Edo period, 1548 to 1610. Tadokatsu fought in over 100 battles without a single major wound, a record unmatched, nicknamed one of the Tokugawa for a heavenly kings. He wielded the legendary spear Tombakiri dragonfly cutter. Historical records from the Mikawa Go Fudoki praise his role in the Battle of Anagawa 1570, where he charged enemy lines, and Sekigahara 1600, leading the vanguard to crush the Western Alliance. In 1584, he defied Toyotomi Hideyoshi's massive army at Kamokinogakute, holding the line. Praised by rivals like Oda Nobunaga and Takeda Shingen, Tadokatsu's deadliness was his unyielding defense and spear mastery. 0 defeats, countless enemy generals slain. 8. Date Masamune, the one-eyed dragon of Zhu, ruling during the Momoyama to early Edo, period 1567 to 1636. Masamune lost an eye to smallpox, but turned it into a fearsome legend. He led brutal campaigns in northern Japan, torturing enemies and expanding his domain. Per historical texts, like the date Chikuroku, he avenged his father's kidnapping by massacring the culprit's clan. In the Korean invasions 1592 to 1598 under Hideyoshi, he proved a tactical genius. At Sekigahara, his forces helped Tokugawa win. Masamune's deadliness, ruthless violence, and strategy. He once defied Hideyoshi's orders but survived through sheer audacity, claiming dozens of rival daimyo heads. 7. Uesugi Kenshin, the Dragon of Ekigo, a Sengoku daimyo, 1530 to 1578. Kenshin was a monk warrior who clashed with rival Takeda Shingen in epic battles. Known for honor and strategy, he ruled Ekigo province and fostered trade. The Kyo Gunkan chronicles his 5 battles of Kawanokajima 1553 to 1564, including single combat with Shingen in 1561, where Kenshin swung his sword from horseback, while Shingen parried with a fan. He won key victories like Tedorigawa, 1577, against Oda Nobunaga. Kenshin's deadliness, over 14 major battles, minimal losses, and a reputation for fair but lethal warfare, he once aided enemies with Solf during a siege. 6. Takeda Shingen, the Tiger of Kai, another Sengoku powerhouse, 1521 to 1573. Shingen led over 40 campaigns with his elite cavalry. He integrated firearms early and commanded the 24 generals. Historical accounts in the Kyo Gunkan detail his Kawanokajima clashes with Kenshin and victory at Rikatagara 1573 against Tokugawa Ieyasu, routing a larger force. Shingen's deadliness, strategic brilliance, like using decoys and night attacks, he conquered provinces, defeated Oda forces, and died mysteriously, possibly sniper shot, with hundreds of enemy warriors felled under his command. 5. Tokugawa Ieyasu, the patient unifier, 1543 to 1616. From Sengoku to Edo, Ieyasu switched alliances wisely, surviving betrayals to found the Tokugawa shogunate. Records from the Tokugawa Jiki highlight his win at Sekigahara, 1600, defeating 80,000 foes with 74,000 men, ending the Toyotomi era. He besieged Osaka Castle in 1615, eliminating rivals. Ieyasu's deadliness, calculated tactics over brute force. He outlived enemies, claiming victory in over 20 battles with minimal personal risk but massive impact. 4. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. 4. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the monkey who became emperor, 1537 to 1598. Rising from peasant to regent, he unified Japan post-Nobunaga. The Teikoki describes his siege of Odawara 1590 and Korean invasions 1592 to 1598, mobilizing 200,000 plus troops. He built Osaka Castle and disarmed peasants via sword hunts. Hideyoshi's deadliness, merit-based armies and sieges. He crushed clans, executed Christians, and left a trail of conquered provinces. 3. Oda Nobunaga. 3. Oda Nobunaga, the Demon King, 1534 to 1582. A Sengoku innovator, Nobunaga used guns to conquer half of Japan. Chronicles like the Shincho Koki recount Okeyazama, 1560, ambushing 25,000 with 2,000 under a storm, killing Yamagawa Yoshimoto at Nogashino, 1575. His 3,000 arquebusiers mowed down Takeda's cavalry. Nobunaga's deadliness, ruthless reforms. He burned temples, promoted by merit, and tallied thousands of kills through tech and tactics. 2. Tsukahara Bakuden, the undefeated wanderer, 1489 to 1571. In the Warring States period, Bakuden fought 19 duels and 37 battles unscathed. Historical texts note he founded Koshima Shintaraya fencing and taught Shogun Ashikaga Yoshiteru. He dueled masters without killing later, emphasizing strategy. Bakuden's deadliness, perfect record. He cut down foes in youth, then won without swords, proving mind over blade, and won. Miyamoto Musashi, the ultimate swordsman, 1584 to 1645. Undefeated in 60-plus duels, Musashi invented Knight and Ichiraya to sword style. The Book of Five Rings, his own writing, details his first kill at 13 and wiping out the Yoshioka clan. In 1612, he killed Sasaki Kajiro with a wooden oar on Ganyu Island. Musashi's deadliness, raw skill and adaptation. He roamed Japan, slaying elites, and died naturally after a life of lethal perfection.